Hello, all. My name is Grace Carney, and I am the president slash founder of Life Letters. I'm sorry for the way that this is displayed. I can't, for whatever reason, figure out how to share without pausing my screen share, but nonetheless, um, first, I wanted to go into a little bit what Life Letters is. Life Letters is an organization where we collect letters from the public about people's mental health struggles or mental illness journeys and share them with the public in order to remind people that they're not alone. I started this a couple of years ago. I had the idea for this organization because I went through a hard time in high school. I was diagnosed with depression at 16, and since then, it's just made me want to help people, specifically those with mental illness struggles, because there's so much stigma surrounding it, and it's important to remind people that their struggles are valid, that their experiences are valid, and that they're not alone. But what we can offer to you as volunteers and team members, we can't offer money. That is the one thing we can't give, unfortunately, because we don't have any. That being said, we do offer an experience with a nonprofit, experience in general, just working with others on common projects, leadership roles, all those types of things. We're really looking for any and all positions. And what you get from those is experience. I also am an English major, so I can write a very good letter of recommendation if that's something you're interested in. We also look for people in specific fields. For example, we need people in social media. And so you could get experience in a field. If I don't already mention it throughout this presentation, feel free to reach out to me and say like, hey, like I think that Life Letters could benefit from this work, this kind of thing, and we can go from there. But yeah, any and all kind of experience. We're really looking forward to giving people a whole internship kind of deal. And that means, working with others on projects, trying to reach a common goal, that sort of thing. Yeah, and also networking, which you will figure out working with others. So some leadership positions that are available. If you reach out to me, email me, say like, hey, I'm interested in this and this position. Or if you have a position of your own that you'd like to propose, please feel free to reach out to me. I won't go into these in detail, but basically they give people an opportunity to lead a specialized field. For example, with like editing, we need people to be in charge of all the editing that goes on in the letters that are sent in. And these can provide opportunity for leadership, but they can also provide more hours if that's something you're interested in, and like just a more active role in Life Letters. So the leadership positions are completely up to your discretion if you want to participate in those, but what we would be asking, like bare minimum of our team members and volunteers, is no more than 5 hours a week of finding keywords in letters. So the letters we receive from people will need to go through and basically check for any trigger warnings, content that we need to just gauge before our audience can. And we don't plan on changing the content of any of the letters, but making it more readable and accessible to everyone is ideal. And that's what we'd be asking of you. I'd imagine that you wouldn't spend more than 30 to 60 minutes a week doing this kind of work, finding these keywords and letters. You'd probably get assigned a letter or two each week, and the letters aren't meant to be very long. Some can be, because we don't have a limit on how long you can write for, but people's attention span is relatively short, especially in this day and age. So it shouldn't be like more than 3 to 4 pages, that sort of thing. But if you're not interested in leadership positions, but you'd still like to put more work into Life Letters, we have like social media and grant writing and editing and creative projects, like all those sorts of things that we need help with. And if that's something you're interested in, please let me know. We definitely need as much help as we can get. And if you have any ideas, again, for more for things we could do for Life Letters, completely open to hearing that. And then this link here is how you schedule your hours. So every time you finish working on something for Life Letters, you basically go into the spreadsheet, just mark down that you did that work, and that's just how we keep track of the credit that people get, and just like how much volunteering they're doing. So what we mean by mental health struggles when we're talking about letters, although this is like based off of mental health is a very broad range of things. It means a lot of things. It really just means talking about your experiences, overcoming things, like struggles in your head. Like, for example, I went through a time in middle school where I didn't like myself, and I had to overcome that, figure out ways to take care of myself, that sort of thing. People deal with mental health struggles almost every single day, and it doesn't have to be like worst case scenario. You don't have to write about like not showering for a week, which I've done, but those sorts of things are, you can write about them, but it's really up to your discretion what you want to disclose. And mental health struggles really like cover any kind of discussion, especially when we're talking about like stigmas and stereotypes in current society. Those automatically cause a lot of mental health issues, and it's definitely something we want to hear more of and want to write about, because it validates the experiences of those who maybe didn't realize that this was a problem, and thought that they were on their own in experiencing it. But what we will be asking of every team member and volunteer is to write one of these letters. This is how you'd start your internship. Send in a letter. We say that because we don't have a lot of letters right now, so there's really not a lot of work to be doing unless we do get letters. And so that's why it would be required to send one in before you get started. If this is a problem or there's any confusion around it, feel free to email me. I will send out an example for more clarification, because I know that this might not clear up all the confusion. So some creative projects that I've worked on, which I consider to be a part of the website, is like children's books about mental illness. I've done short stories, short films about mental illness, that sort of thing. These little messages here are in regard to like mental health struggles, like, you know, reminding people to drink water, brush their teeth. Like, these are kinds of things that people with depression often forget. And just other little reminders that I would have liked to hear when I was struggling and didn't have a lot of people to validate my experiences. So that's kind of what we're doing. The entire organization is based off of trying to validate people's journeys and struggles. And we encourage any kind of project that does that. And so if you have any ideas or just ideas that you'd like to put forward, feel free to reach out. We do have some funding, so doing projects like these will also be work that we ask of team members. And although they aren't ongoing projects, so we don't always need help with one, they're definitely things that we want to keep doing, because it not only gets the word out about our organization, but it also just does more for the community. And that's ultimately what we're trying to do here. Yeah, but I think that's it. Oopsie. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to email me, projectlifeletters@gmail.com, or visit our social media. We have some more information on there, but email is probably the best way to get a hold of me. Please don't hesitate. I know that I might not have covered everything in here, and I look forward to hearing from you guys. Yeah, I hope to be speaking with you soon, and thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time of your day. Bye.